Hi, I'm Allie from Allie Katz Crafts. I'm here to bring you a tutorial on the Party Piggy stamp set from Stampin' Up. I've been wanting to do this one for a little while and I finally got around to doing a video. I've been making a few things with it, but I haven't done a video on it. So my grandson, who lives in California and I live in Texas, is having a birthday this month. And I wanted to make him, it's called Kalub's Party Piggy Package. And what it is, it's going to be a package that he's going to open up. I'm going to make a card. This is the lettering for his card that I have not designed yet. That won't be in this video. And in this package is going to be a whole bunch of stuff. I came up with some ideas what I want to do. I want to do a banner, a birthday banner, his card, of course, make a gift bag, pigs on a stick, cake decoration, and the card, another card of some sort. Might be a magic card. Magic cider card. I haven't figured out exactly what kind of card, but this is just my idea so I remember. Okay? And I wanted to do it in September, but it's now August. Didn't happen. No, wait. No, it is September. Sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. It is September. So I'm going to get it done in September. That was my goal. Okay? I want to do a shout out for Allie's Wonderland Creations. I finally wrote it down so I could get it exactly right. And I have blue ink all over me from stamping. This blue ink is crazy. This ink is from Stampin' Up. It's not the Secret Sea. What is it? Oh, I know what it is. It's the Night of Navy. This thing is a monster. But it's awesome. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at this. It's dark blue. And it's stamped so good. So, yeah. So I got all my hands. It's hard to clean off my hands. I have to go in the house and wash them really good with soap and water. But anyway, Allie's Wonderland Creations gave me the idea of one of the projects that I'm going to do later on in one of my videos, and you'll see. She's already done the stamp set, and she's done a number of cards and different things, and they're pretty cool. So go to her YouTube channel and check her out. She's pretty incredible. She gives me lots of good ideas, and I think I give her ideas. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking because she looks at mine, we look at each other's. That's what us stampers do. We look at each other's videos and get ideas, and sometimes we do exact, and sometimes we change it up, sometimes we make it better. It all depends on what we want. So anyways, so tonight I'm going to work on the banner that I want to make for his birthday. So the first thing I need to bring in is I want to bring in my banner stamp board, okay, punching board, and I need to cut a shape of the banner. So I have a piece of red paper, or it's actually a Pop Up Parade, at 8.5 by 5.5. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if you've ever used a banner punch board. I love them. I've had them for years. So I lined it up so that it went down to right about, so see these little lines right here? Let me go down a little bit. Maybe I can show you a little bit better. So see these little lines right here? That's where it's going to cut. So I know that my paper is wide enough to go right here, and I want to bring the lines so they're down right about there. Okay? So let me back up a little. That way you can see a little bit more. And then I will take and lay this down, and it's magnetized so it sticks, so it won't move around. This is the cutter, and has a little blade right there. See how it's a little like a razor blade type thing? And what I did was I cut on the inside here, and then I did the outside. So I put this round thing goes in this little canal thing, and you cut up, okay? And then you do the same thing on the other side, because you're going to cut this banner. Now I'm going to put it in this canal, but instead of putting it on this side, because it won't cut past that, I'm going to put it on the outside and cut the outside, just like that. Okay, put it back in there so I don't get cut or anything. Lift it up, and guess what I have? Voila, a banner. Let me cut this a little bit better, because I didn't quite get all the way down. And there's my banner that I want. Okay, so I am done with this. I love these. I have not used this in a while, but whenever I do banners, that's what I pull out. So I did a cute little banner for my other grandkids. So here's the banner. Let me show you what we are making idea. So his name's going to be right across it. So here's one of them. So we're going to do a piggy. We're going to stamp it and put some background. And then we're going to cut out, I've already cut out the letters and I'll show you how I did that. Okay? And added some fun stuff on here. Okay? So this is just one piece. It's going to be a big long banner with his name all the way across. So we cut the banner so far. So see how it matches up perfect? The next thing is I have some letters that I cut out of that I got from, I think it was Stamps of Life. And these are really cool. This is my biggest letters I have, so that's why I use them. So it comes with this piece, and you'll see I cut out the letter L, okay, with that. Then you take and insert this on the inside. Actually, let me get the L so you can actually see what I'm talking about, because it kind of makes it a little bit easier here. L right here. So I cut the L out, just like that. Okay, then I took, well, I had to cut two, you'll see why. Then I took the inside layer, because it doesn't cut out, it's just, so you have to lay it inside of here and line it up perfect. And I cut out this really cute decorative thing. So you can see how it fits in here, just right in here, just like that. And that goes over the top. That way I can get it cut out. Okay, so that was the first thing that I did after I cut the banner. So what I want to do is, when I did this banner, notice how there's like stickly things here? So what I want to do is I want to put my stickles on that, on this one, so that I can get it to dry by the time I'm done doing the banner, okay? So I need to put this all over it, kind of stickle it. And it doesn't take very long to dry, but I need it to dry so that I can glue the green piece, the blue piece on top. The decorative piece. So I have this all done. So I'll leave that alone now. Let that dry, and we'll work on the rest while that's drying. So I'm going to set this aside. So now what I want to do is I want to stamp out my pig. And I picked these papers right here. So I'm going to get the body and this one, and I would like to use the watercolor. No, actually, I'm going to use the Secret Sea. That's what I used last time. So I'm going to stamp the pig face, I think right here. I like that one. Hold it down and pick it up. Okay? Then I will clean my stamp really quick. I'm going to do the body now in Secret Sea. And I wanted to have, if you look at this paper, see those little balloons? I want to have that in his belly or her belly. I don't know if it's a boy. I think it's a boy. We'll go with a boy. So I wanted that right in the belly area. There. So that's done. And I'll clean off my stamp so I don't get messy. That's how I get lots of ink on me, 'cause I make messes. Just how I roll. So now, ooh, I stuck that on top of my, oh, but it's still good. Just a little bit on the back, no big deal. I'll just have glittery hands now, right? Yay, glittery hands. So I'm gonna do a temporary cut around here, and same thing around the face of the little piggy. He is so cute. I love this set. Oh, just so cute. And I'm going to set my die, which comes with the kit. Thank you, Lori. Oh, by the way, Lori gave me this set as a little gift to help me with the cards with my seniors. And we are planning to make some really cool cards. I need to put another piece on here because that tape's not going to stick. I've used it a lot, this washi tape. So now I'm going to get the little head, which is right over here. Yeah, that's not very sticky. Move that out of the way. Get a fresh couple little tiny pieces. You can use this tape so many times. And I'm going to line it up so it's nice and even. Okay. I'm going to put my light on. I almost forgot. I'm sorry. There. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, and then put that one right there. And I'm going to bring in my little mini Gemini and use that because it's smaller than my other machine. I'm going to put this on here. Whoops. And I'm going to put it between the envelopes. I don't know if you have one of these. It's very lightweight. When I go places, I can take this instead of my big one for little things. And it just goes through. Okay. And then take it out, and there's the head. Okay. Set that aside. Now I'm going to do the body. Same thing. Put it in here. I thought about getting the mini Stamp and Cut thing from Stampin' Up, and I really wanted it, but then I thought, you know what? It's a little heavier to carry around, and I already have a big one. What do I want with that? So, and I already had this one, so I thought, why get another one? So here's the body, and look how the balloons look. Isn't that cute? I love those balloons. It sticks to the table. So that's how I bought this, because it was just convenient. And I didn't want to have to rebuy something if I didn't need to. Just because I want it, you know? So now, what I want to do is I want to get my black marker, and I'm going to color in his little feet. Oh, so cute. And Lori got me these markers. Thank you very much, Lori. So I'm able to do this really fast. Oh, I love these markers. If you don't have these markers, you should get them because they're going out. Stampin' Up, selling them all. And they're not going to replenish them, which is really sad because they really are awesome markers. Look at how nice they write. You know, there's a bullet end and a brush end. And when you use a brush end, notice how I'm going on the side, not directly on top, because you'll ruin your brush. So don't ever do that. So I'm going to grab which is this one? Berry Bushel. Whoops, yeah. And I want to color in the little spots on the pig. Like so. See how nice this marker writes? Oh, I just love this marker. So I'm just going to color in this end. And the little balloons are showing up on this pig. I love this pig. You know, Stampin' Up has this little squirrel Stampin' Dies. It has a punch, and I'm going, oh, that's my next purchase, I think. I think I'm going to get that because it's so, that squirrel is so cute. So now I'm done with that. So I'm going to take and glue his little head on here. Like so. And I pre-stamped and cut out the little hat and colored it. And then I put the sticklies on right on top of it, on top of the top. I wanted to speed along a little bit of stuff, otherwise we'll be here for like a couple hours, and I didn't want to just have you sit through doing the same thing over and over, so that's why I only did one. Okay, so this pig's put together, and I like how it has different things going on here. So I colored his nose and his little ears and stuff. Okay, one more thing. My friend Lori got me this. Is this it right here? I have to find the right one. It's the black stickles. A Wink of Stella. I think it's this one. It's this one. I haven't used it yet, and I've been dying to use it. So I have to pull off this little black thing right here to get it ready to go. You know, the first time I got these, I didn't realize I had to take it off, and I go, why isn't this working? There's something wrong with this. What is the deal? So you're going to squeeze it down, and I was getting frustrated. I'm going, this is broke. There's something wrong here. So you kind of squeeze it, and see how the ink's starting to come right there? You just wait, and then you just kind of like It'll make his feet really, oh, look at that. Look at that, how cute that is. So then you just take and put it on his feet and it'll be all glittery. Look at that little foot. It's gonna be all sparkly. And my friend Lori got me this too. Look at that, just look at that. That is so cute. I love it. Okay. And it looks like I squeezed it too much because there's a little bit right here on my table, on my hand. I am sometimes a messy crafter, what can I say? Just as long as I don't get it on his face, right? Now I'm very sparkly. Nice. I love it. Okay. So I got that cleaned up. So the next thing, I'm going to get a piece of paper. And I want to, while this is still drying, because it still has a little more drying time, I want to decorate this a little bit. So I have my little speckly dot. My little dot thing. It's an old Stampin' Up! One. I don't know what, I cut off the year, so I don't remember. I think it's like 1999 or something. And I'm going to decorate the back of this. Okay? So it's not so plain. And I was going to put some decorative paper here, and I decided that the thing is, if I did that, it would make too much on here. So I was trying not to put too much on here so we could enjoy there what's going on, you know what I mean? So let me fill this. Hey, it's almost dry. It's really close. I could actually put it on here if I want. Now, I'm going to wait a couple more minutes. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is I have this paper and I fussy cut every single one of these out. So I'm going to put that at the top. It's like a little banner to make it look really cute. So I'm going to glue that up there. Let's put some glue on here. I'm going to put it right up here. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then I have these little cute little birthday cupcakes, and I'm going to put it up here. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to punch a hole up there for my twine to go through there. So I've got these, I think it was on Temu a long time ago for my grandkids for their birthdays and stuff. So I'll be sending them several of these in this package too. So I have little cupcakes for his birthday. I have another grandson who lives in California, and he turns 1 year old this month. So I'll probably be doing him a little package. So once I've done that, now I'm going to take my hole punchers, and I want to put a hole right up here so that my twine can go through here. And the cupcakes, okay, the sticker are there for two reasons. To give it extra strength where the twine will go so it doesn't rip, but also it's kind of cute. Just adds a little decoration. So the next thing I want to do is I want to bring in this cute little decorative piece that I have, and still a little bit sticky, but I think it's okay. And I'm going to glue this right over the top, and that will make it really kind of cute. When I first did this, I'm going, I don't know if I like it. But then I got to thinking, the yellow just kind of stands out too much. I don't want it that much standing out. And then when I put the glitter on here, I thought, oh, that looks amazing. Look at that, the glitter's poking through there. And it's way down there, so I know that it won't get messed up. So there. So now I'm going to put that L right there. So I'll put a little glue there. And put the L. And then I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to put this L on the back to give it extra strength. And also, so it doesn't look really weird. Kind of makes it look nicer. So I'm going to line it up really good, just like this. And put it on there. Turn it over, make sure it's all lined up. And glue it down. So that's the back. Kind of gives it a little, makes it look nicer on the back. Okay? There's that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close this up. That's the first thing, because It'll dry out. I discovered if I shake it down like this, get the glue out of the thing, it doesn't clog up as much, which I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to get my little diamond dots, and I'm going to put a dot for his little eyes. So his eyes look really cute. And my friend Allie started doing that, and she sent me these dots actually. Thank you, Allie. You sent me these so that I could do that. Make his eyes look really cute, which I didn't even think about it. You know, I just was going to leave it playing. Then when she's going, oh, I got all excited. I go, I got to get some of those. So she sent me some because I didn't have any. So, get a couple out. I think I waited long enough, or maybe I didn't. It doesn't want to stay. Oh, I kind of got it on there. Good. Come on. There. There, now his eyes are all together. And I did not put the eyes on the other guys. I'm gonna have to put the eyes on them, aren't I? See? Which I did not put on this one, so I think I should put some glue on it and put it on there. I'll let it sit for a minute so I don't have to wait around. Because look at those eyes. Okay, look at well, I can't show you now, but I can show you my other one that I did. So I wrote his whole name out, or Sam's whole name out. And each one we're going to look a lot alike. But see how it looks like this? Now look at this. Look at the difference, side by side. Isn't that much better? So much better. So let me put a little bit on this one. Then I can get ready to do that one. And I will close up my glue so it doesn't dry out. Shake it down. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to grab some, I don't have dimensionals that's this big, but this is really, really sticky stuff. I actually get it from Dollar Tree. So when I want to do something like this, heavy duty, I use this kind of tape. And it's sticky, sticky, sticky. So the next thing I want to do is I want to grab, okay, so I went to Dollar Tree and I picked up this. And what this is, and I will show you, it's called a fringe backdrop, and it has a whole bunch of these things that hang down. So I wanted some sparkle in his birthday thing. So what I did was I took one strip out and I go about 8 inches and I wrap it around like this. Just take it, just wrap it. Okay? Just bring it around, and then that works like that. Then I grab a piece of tear and tape. And I put this in the middle and I tape it down to hold it in place, okay? Then I grab my little pig and I pull off its backing like so, and I place them on here kind of like that, okay? The next thing I did was I grabbed my stamp that I had set on here. Hold on a second. It says, "Let's Party." It's from the stamp set. Just have to find it. It's over here somewhere. And I want to do it in the navy blue. Where did that stamp go? I had it out. I laid it out here so I would not. There it is. It's hiding. Crazy stamp. So I want to use the, here it is, Night of Navy. Night of Navy is close to Secret Sea. I like them both. So I'm going to put "Let's Party" right there. I had to put the pig on so I know exactly where to put that because I don't want to try and figure things out. There we go. Let's party. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Caleb is going to be so happy. So now this glue is like more than ready. Let me grab out. Hopefully it's not too dry. I think I waited almost too long. Oh no, it's nice and sticky. Ooh, I like it. That piggy looks good. See how they all look? They look really cute. So let's, you know what? This one dried. This is the first one. Dried way too much. So I'll stick a little bit of glue there. And I thought I had 2 more out. Yeah, I do. And I'll put a little eyeball right there. Oops, stick it on there. Almost there. There we go. Oh, look at that piggy. I love him. I think Caleb's gonna love this banner. I know he will. He likes pretty much anything I give him. So I'm gonna go over here in 2 seconds. I'm gonna lay it, I'm gonna put it all on the thing, and then I'll bring my camera right over there, okay? So hold on, I'll talk the whole time. So K-A-L. See, I had to wait because I did the L just now with you. So I had to kind of like wait. I should have done that earlier, but I didn't. Silly me. So you're gonna take, and what I do is I put it in right here. Then I bring it back through like this. Okay. And then I'm going to be, and then the U. So I go down through the hole. And I just use regular twine that I get from Hobby Lobby. I mean, no, from Dollar Tree. And then the B. And it's made for a boy, so it's not, oops, I should have went down. I didn't go down that time. I went up, didn't I? So I go down. Because I want the twine in the back. So when I do it, I want it back there. That way it looks kind of cool. So I'm going to lay it down, and I'll bring the camera over so you can see what it looks like when it's done. Just give me a couple seconds to get it organized, and then I can show you. So, Caleb's Piggy Party banner. Okay, I'm going to bring it over to the floor where I have it laid out. Give me a couple seconds. Sorry if I shake it. Okay, so here it is. Kalub, K-A-L-U-B. And here's a close-up. There we go. There's the banner for his birthday party. He's going to get it in his box. So that's Caleb's birthday banner. I'll have another video coming out soon for the next project for his birthday box. Thank you for watching. Bye.